Hey everybody, what's going on? Thought I'd make a little video about one of my. Geez, man, my microphone just fell over. One of my, because I've had 2-3 beers, maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, beer styles. Let's talk a little bit about beer styles. Basically, all beer falls into two styles: ales and lagers. Yeast is the difference here. Lagers use Saccharomyces pastorioanus, yeast that gathers at the bottom of the tank during fermentation. And I kind of was thinking, yeah, they got the anus in there, bottom. Okay, I couldn't resist. Lagers are usually crisp, clean, and refreshing. With ales, the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, the yeast gathers towards the top. These beers are aromatic and often fruity. Another difference is the timing and temperature. Ales age for just a few weeks at around 40 to 55. Lagers can age for months between 32 and 45. Ale styles, of course, India Pale Ales, IPAs, are the most popular craft beer style today. Its calling card is hops, plant related to the marijuana family. It imparts aromas and flavors like citrus, spice, tropical fruits, pine, and berries. IPA, especially in the West Coast or American varieties, are known for bitterness, as hops are added during the hot side of the brewing process. Interesting. Pale ales are usually lower in ABF, which is the alcohol by volume content. If you go to a lot of bars now or microbreweries, they will give you that ABF. Pretty cool. They have a more balanced malt character, characterized like a biscuit-like flavor. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is the most famous in the U.S., and many consider it to be the benchmark of the style. Stouts, dark-colored ales made with roasted barley that impart chocolate or coffee flavors. Some are aged in bourbon or other wood barrels for deeper and a boozier character. Guinness, of course, a dry Irish stout, is the world's most famous stout, known for its nitro pour with cascading carbonation effect and a fuller, softer mouthfeel. In nitro carbonation, the gas used is roughly 70% nitrogen, 30% carbon dioxide. I don't know how that determines, how that pertains to other beers, but anyway. Stouts include Imperial, which is higher in alcohol and flavor, milk stouts brewed with lactose, and pastry stouts, which include ingredients like cakes and pies, as well as candy and fruit purees. Wow. All right, so right now the sours are kind of taking off. You go to a lot of places going to offer different types of sours. Ales that are tart, thanks to a dose of lactobacillus during the brewing process. Within that category are kettle sours and Berliner Weiss beers, which are often blended with fruits that add a balance of sweetness. Wheat beers, or American wheat, are brewed with a generous amount of grain. That adds body and flavor. All right, lager. There you go, lager styles. The candy corns are up in the counter. Lager is the most popular beer style in the world, for obvious reasons. I mean, it's the type that's been around the longest, the most common, the most mass-produced. That, of course, is going to be your Budweiser, your Coors Light, your Corona, Michelob Ultra, etc. 87% of the beer market place in the U.S. is made up by these particular beers. And craft brewers now create their own lagers to compete with these titans. And if you go to breweries, there'll be some pretty great beers. Pilsner is an easy-drinking, highly carbonated lager that gets its note from hops. Its name is from the city of Pilsen in the Czech Republic, which I thought was pretty interesting. Mexican lagers are brewed with flaked corn or maize. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of different. I mean, if you go anywhere, man, there's just tons of beers to choose from now. It's kind of cool. The industry is growing per se, and the smaller beers are cutting into the giants marketplace, which isn't all bad in my opinion. Just one of the things that competition is good. It keeps things in check a little bit, and it offers us some variety. So there you have it. Little simple, basic information about beer.